You're watching Fox 9 Good Day.
All right, this week is the perfect time to put on a scary movie or maybe a classic Halloween film.
We've got our movie expert Paul McGuire-Grimes joining with his picks, including some scary films and some are not so scary. So if you're instantly like, oh, not me, no, stick with us, stick with us. Yeah. Good morning, welcome back.
Hello, good morning.
Happy spooky season.
Thank you. It's my favorite time of the year. These are my comfort movies. So.
I love it.
What does that say about that?
No, we don't have time for that. Do we have a psychologist here today? Not today. Let's start with a classic. We're going Halloween from 1978.
This is my favorite scary movie of all time. Is John Carpenter's film from 1978. If you think about it, this led the trove of slasher movies. It's written and directed by John Carpenter, and it really was just like a group of friends that wanted to make a movie about babysitters getting killed. It's super scrappy, super low budget, and I think what's effective about it is how it's not overly CGI. It's not overly bloody. You see Michael at a distance. You're like, is that someone creeping behind a bush? Is that a shadow? Is it lighting? Like, what is that? It's slow moving. John Carpenter's synth score is so eerie throughout this. This movie made Jamie Lee Curtis a star, and she's kind of following in her mother's footsteps. Her mother, Janet Leigh, the star of Psycho. There's 13 movies in this franchise. I watch this every year on Halloween. I love this movie so much. It is just classic, and people still revisit it every year. It's truly iconic.
And it would have been a totally different movie without that soundtrack. You're right. Like that is 100% part of the appeal.
Yes.
Okay.
Horror movies have great soundtracks because of that.
True. Yeah. Okay, Silence of the Lambs.
A masterpiece from 1991, now streaming on HBO Max, starring Jodie Foster as a young FBI, trainee who's tasked with interviewing the serial killer in hopes of learning how to track Buffalo Bill, who is on the run capturing college girls. This movie very much inspired by other serial killers. The Buffalo Bill character inspired by Ed Gein, Ted Bundy. Their Clarice Starling character is really modeled after John Douglas, this real FBI profiler who would interview serial killers. This is a masterclass in filmmaking, camera work to add tension. The editing of the final sequence is just a huge misdirect, which makes it so scary. And of course, these performances are incredible. Like, I will watch this all the time and just be amazed by it.
The acting in this one is just like, you are so enthralled in them. And
because
you're like kind of like him, even though he's an awful
That's the charm
being.
with Anthony Hopkins. His stillness, his non-blinking just lures you in. And Jodie Foster's innocence as Clarice, and then Ted Levine as Buffalo Bill, is truly horrifying. He doesn't get enough attention for what he does in this film because everyone's all eyes on Anthony Hopkins and Jodie, but Ted Levine, incredible work in that film.
A little bit of a different feel.
Yes.
A lot of people here in the building love this one. Scream, the original Scream. Let's start
1996. The horror industry was dying out, and then Kevin Williamson, who wrote this, was like, I want to make an homage to the horror, the movies that I love, including Halloween. So he created this movie called Scream that just revitalized the horror genre. That's Drew Barrymore, who everyone thought she's going to be the star of this movie. She's not the star of the movie, but again, this is my favorite scary movie franchise. I love this movie so much. It is a mix of witty writing, comedy, horror, and frankly, like what happens when your friends at school end up going on a killing spree and you don't know that it's them. It's so good. It's a murder mystery because you don't know who the killers are, and that's one of the great things about this. If you love horror movies like myself, again, they're watching Halloween in the background. I've been to that house where they shot this movie. Again, Scream is part of who I am as a human. Like, I love it so much.
I'm with you on that.
Yes.
Okay, next up, a new movie streaming. It's streaming on HBO Max now. Weapons.
One of my favorite movies from this year. This movie will be talked about for decades. The less you know going in, the better. Stars Julia Garner as a teacher who shows up one day and only one kid has arrived for class. And what they have realized that all the other kids were seen frolicking in the middle of the night going somewhere at 2:17 a.m. And that is the kickoff of this movie. And throughout it, you see the story being told, this school tragedy told from very different angles, from different characters' perspectives. And it all just escalates into madness. I don't even want to share what it's about per se. And then there's this character named Aunt Gladys, played by the great Amy Madigan, who is kooky, weird. You will see people dressed as her for Halloween this year. I think she should get an Oscar nomination. She's that good in it. Shane, you've seen it.
I really liked this movie.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Psychological terror. It's just
could not stop watching it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's talk about some not so scary ones.
Yes.
Because that's more of my realm.
Take the edge off.
The Addams Family.
Yes, so
from 1991.
Yes, I grew up on these movies. This is the iteration of the Addams Family that I love the most. So if you've got kids out there that are loving the Wednesday TV series on Netflix, have them watch these movies from our childhood. You know, it also stars Christina Ricci as a young Wednesday. Raul Julia, Angelica Houston as Morticia Gomez have such amazing chemistry, and I just love the world building, the mansion that they have, bringing these kind of kooky characters to life. I wanted to live in this mansion as a kid. I went as Uncle Fester for Halloween that year. Like, I love these, and they're so fun. The writing is clever. Again, it's fantastic, and I think kids will love the humor in it. They may see a different take on Addams Family that they may not know, and these are forever in our culture, is the Addams Family.
This was a good one.
Yeah.
I remember that one too. Final one that's celebrating 30 years.
Do you want to feel old? It's Casper, the movie that we all loved as a kid. 30th anniversary. Again, starring Christina Ricci, who is a young girl with her dad, played by Bill Pullman, who is this ghost therapist, are hired to move into this mansion, Whipstaff Manor, and they realize it's haunted by ghosts, including Casper the Friendly Ghost, and this kind of unlikely friendship that formed between Kat and Casper.
Oh, we are aware, Paul.
I know, right?
This just came up the other day, and I was talking about the scene where like you see Casper for the first time, and
played by Devon Sawa.
it was like
of course.
my first real like moment of like
Yes.
having a real crush on somebody on TV.
It's
Like,
really
what?
great, and he totally embraces the movie too. So does Christina Ricci. They were just at a con together, like posing for pictures, and yeah, it's really good, and it's funny. Like, I think kids that want something funny and light, this is the perfect movie for
It's
them.
a great one.
I agree.
Yes, totally. So
This is
good.
a good
Still
list.
have a
Thank
little
you.
space in my heart for Casper. All right, Paul, thank you.
You can follow him on social media, Paul McGuire Grimes, or Paul's Movie Trip on Instagram. Thank you.
Thank you.